You are live. Okay, this time I saw the little thing. It was really fast, but the little thing popped up and said you're live. So we are here live. Hey, everybody. Good evening. This is Bess Parks. Bess Parks, the CEO and the founder of Single Moms Level Up. I like to say hashtag Single Moms Level Up. And also the Single Moms Club, which is a private Facebook group. So we are doing this here. We're on day 5. Day 5. Yes, my hands are ashy or dry. As some people may know, those that may not know the word ashy, but my hands are dry. But it's all good. It's all good because we here. We on day 5. Day 5. Day 5. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about where do you want your finances to go? Where do you want your finances to be? What are your finances? Do we have financial goals um in place that we want to do some things? I know that for me, um I didn't have, I'm sorry, I'm scratching on a thing that's probably really loud. There's something on it, so I was trying to get it off. But I know for me, I did not have financial literacy. I knew the basics about finances, get a bank account, how to write checks. This is back in the day. I just told my age, how to write checks, pay your bills on time, have a savings account for a rainy day. But nobody told me about the investing part of it, and the growing your money and investing, saving to invest. I didn't know any of all that. And I can't say that it wasn't necessarily my parents' fault because I don't think they knew either. They only knew what they knew, and they taught us what they knew. So we're, as human beings in general, we are supposed to, improve each generation. So, when it comes to all different types of things. So, I want to say welcome. Welcome to those of you that are watching live. I'm grabbing my other device to make sure you guys can hear me. Um, yeah, so I want to make sure you can hear me. This is my other second check just to make sure that the sound is right so that you can hear what I'm saying and it's not like um mute and you can't hear me and my mouth is moving but you can't hear what I'm saying, type thing. So here we go. um so this says that it starts at 8:05, and that was because it would not let me put it in at 8 o'clock because it was too close to 8 o'clock. But it's all good, so that gives me some time to check and make sure the sound is right. Okay. Yay. Okay, so you can hear me, so I'm gonna leave this other device here so that I could see if any questions or people pop in and watch live. Thank you so much for watching live in the Single Moms Club, the private Facebook group, and also thank you for watching live or watching replays on the YouTube channel, which is the Single Moms Level Up YouTube channel. That's something new that was started a few months back. We haven't always been doing that, but that was something just to offer this to more people as well, because it is a free event, and it's sharing information, which is what single moms we should have been doing the whole time. But it was harder to share it when we didn't have social media. But now that we got social media, we can share the information that we have, that we single moms use, that help us in our single mom journey. And why not share it? Why not share it? So we are on day 5, and day 5 we're talking about finances. So the finance portion of it, I just want to say this. So there is a savings. I had heard, started hearing, pay yourself first. I thought that meant buy myself something first. That I should, put something aside to buy myself something. Um, but it's not just that. You could save some money to buy yourself something, but you could also save money to invest in yourself, to invest in financial literacy, courses or classes, or to invest in a business, or to invest in and making your money multiply. So, just like it says in that movie, Baby Boy, are you a consumer or a producer? That's really what it's all about. Are we just consuming everything, which our finances just keep going out, going out, going out, going out, or are we bringing in things? So I have a friend that is a financial literacy coach. She's a financial literacy coach, and she put it this way. She said, "We have multiple bills, so why not have multiple streams of income to pay the bills?" You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, it was like, that light bulb came. I was like, what? I was like, that makes total sense. So I got to it and started uh, um, looking for ways for me to increase my income. Now, of course, you got to invest some things in that. So one of the things I invested was in I sell cosmetics, which is where a lot of which is where all of, I'm gonna say a lot of, but no, not all of it. Okay, so where all most of the Single Moms Queen kit is all products from the line that I sell. It's a really good line, but I got it for me. But then when I started hearing these things, and God just gave me that idea, why not share the things that you like, that have helped me and my self-care? Why not share those with somebody else? The nail polish is good. It's a lacquer nail polish, so it lasts about 2 weeks. Um, and it's got some really good colors. And I'm saying that because on the Single Mom Queen kit, one of the things comes with nail polish, and it's the foot ritual, the spa foot ritual. Comes with a nail polish, so there's a nail polish that's going to come with that. It's going to be one of the popular colors that are a bit out now. um, and so that was a way for me to make income, so I had done that. But then I was just like, I just started giving those things away as gifts, because I like the products a lot. And so I started giving them away as birthday gifts and graduation gifts and all that stuff. And it's just something that, people appreciate. I gave that to my son and his friend for Christmas once, one of the colognes for the that they have for men. I'm sorry, I just totally dug in my shirt and scratched my chest, and it wasn't my boob, okay? It was up here. But I've got some mosquito bites. It was hot here for a minute, and it was raining and it was hot, and then water sits and there was mosquitoes, so I have some mosquito bites. I'm so sorry. That was just inappropriate, but whatever. We're gonna keep it pushing. So anyway, so that's a way to make some income. Think about some of the things that you're like, dang, somebody should do this, do this, do that, to be an answer to some problem. So find a problem that really bothers you, something that really bothers you, and like, just as my son would say, he used to say, grind your gears, something that really grinds your gears. Find a solution to it and provide that solution. It may not always cost money. It may just cost you your time to do that. But and then people will eventually start paying you for that. I don't know. But that's how you can increase your income. So one of the things, I'm sweating. I need to take this the hoodie on, and I need to take it off, but I'm doing my live, so I'm not gonna do that right now. But anyway, I have a hoodie on and I have a turtleneck on. It was really cold today, and then now it's sleet is happening. They say sleet is happening. I don't know if it's here or not, but it's a really cold rain. But find some multiple incomes. You could do that. Hey, one the lady that I mentioned yesterday, my friend that we made have a friendship that we've never met each other in person, but we've talked, through social media and met during a challenge event that we both participated in. She sells paparazzi jewelry. So that paparazzi jewelry is $5 for the jewelry. Yes, it's costume jewelry, but it's really nice looking jewelry. They got some really nice pieces. Um, but it's $5 for a pair of earrings and a necklace or a bracelet and a ring, that type of stuff. So you could get that. And yes, I don't know how it works, but I think you could just you get a couple pieces. So the way a lot of those things work is that you have to get a starter kit. And they have different ranges of how much those starter kits will cost. And yes, that's an investment in you. That's not just you put money out. That's an investment in you. You sell that stuff to other people, buy stuff that you like, you wear it. You wear it, and people will say, "Oh, that's cute. This is that. Oh, hey, girl, I could get you. I know, I could, I sell this stuff, and you could go into and there you go. There's a whole another source of income. So, that's something. Um, there are plenty of other things, arts and crafts. If you're good at doing some arts and crafts, or you're good at making drawing, and you can make Christmas cards, you can make birthday cards. There's a lot of things that we could be doing, and we got to think of the thing that we do that comes real easy to us, but to a lot of people are like, how did you do that? um, People will pay you for it. They'll pay you to do what it is that comes easy to you, but it's hard for them. So think of those things. You can get a second job. You know, um, I'm not really a fan of doing that and going from one job to the next job. But even though I do somewhat of that now, with my own business, you could start your own business. If it's something that you really do well, if you cook well, you bake well, whatever, maybe you do caramel apples or something like that, or you do candy well, or you could sell that. Um, uh, Something that one of my daughter did for a while was she sold brownies, and she had these brownies that were called slutty brownies, and it was a whole concoction of uh, I think it was cookie dough at the bottom, Oreos, and then brownie on top. And so I don't know why they call them slutty brownies, but she did that, and she would make a whole pan, big 9 by 11 pan, of brownies, cut them up in squares, and sell them for $2 a piece. Income. So what you do with that income is you put it in the bank and save it, or put it in a bank and save it, or take part of it and and start it all over again. Brownies or cookies or something like that is really easy, because if you make them by scratch, if you make them, by scratch, from a recipe, and you make them that way, you could Google those recipes. You could look on the back of the flour package. Most of the time on the back of flour packages, they got cookie recipes, especially at this time of year. You'll find some cookie recipes. Um, uh, that's something that can be done. And cookies can be all year round, not just necessarily now. You can make little cups. Like, this is something that I plan on giving my coworkers for the holidays, is a coffee cup with some hot chocolate, a hot chocolate package, Swiss Miss is what I like. So a hot chocolate package, um, two, like a couple things of some throat coat tea, some cough drops, and a candy cane, and put it in one of those little cellophane bags that you can get from the dollar store, or the dollar area at Target or something. And these don't cost a lot. So you could spend like maybe $5, but then turn around and actually charge $10 to $12 for that thing, you know, because that's what they look at, what they charge for those things in the stores. Get ideas from stores as well. I got this idea to do this one thing that I gave my kids for Valentine's Day, and they loved it. Loved it. I got a mason jar. I got the mason jars from Walmart, and I got a mason jar. Took the top off of it, and there was a little hole there. So I stuffed in some cellophane, the clear colored plastic stuff that you can find at most craft stores, and even at Walmart you can find it too. But I stuffed some of that in there. I took some skewers, for skewers that you cook with, that you put shish kebabs and stuff on. And I took that and I put full size candy bars, taped them onto that, and put them in the jar. And that was my kids' Valentine's Day, gift. My kids were like, "What?" So they got like about I think I did 3 or 4 candy bars and 3 different ones, you know. And that was their Valentine's gift. Simple stuff. The simple things are what people really want. The simple things that most people don't think about, but it's the simple things that really matter. It's the thoughtful things that you could do for people. Um, and you could do that, make those up for people and sell them, you know. So we can have multiple streams of income coming in like that. We could have make some digital products. I just met this year this single mom that is really, she is supporting her family and supporting her household. She just purchased a new house. I think she just purchased a new car too recently, and she's supporting herself off of digital products. That's one of her things. She's supporting herself off of digital products and coaching people to start businesses. She picked up all this stuff and she actually quit her job. And then she just went and started doing this and found out where's the need. And she's like, I know how to do this. She sold her information to people and she sells digital products. She doesn't have any physical products at all. Plus, she also does this thing that's called pallet flipping. So I found this out that somehow that's how I ended up reaching her, was through pallet flipping. So there are maybe I shouldn't say this on because it's public. Oh my gosh. Um I don't know if they want people to really know this. Mm, I don't know. Anyway, there's this thing called pallet flipping. I'm just gonna put it out there. A lot of the retail stores, if they don't sell their products, they sell it to liquidation centers. Liquidation centers then will sell whole pallets worth of merchandise that you can turn around and resell. And a lot of that stuff is new. There's some stuff that might just be returns from whatever store that is, where there's nothing wrong with it, but it can still be sold. But because the package is open, a lot of the retail stores are not allowed to sell it again. They have to put it and send it to the liquidation center to be sold. So this is a business, and apparently it's a big deal. And there are liquidation centers all over the United States. It's it's crazy. Look her up. Her name is Meek University. Her name is She's Meek. Her company's name is Meek University. Look her up. You'll find out what that's all about. She's on Instagram. Um, but yeah, so there's that. There's all kinds of ways of doing it. There's drop shipping. So drop shipping is where that tends to happen through Amazon, and you can drop ship from Amazon. You get an Amazon account. You actually find items on Amazon that you like, and you could drop ship. Um, I'm going to drop the resource guide in here this month. I neglected to do it last month. Um, got sidetracked with Thanksgiving and all that stuff. But I'm going to put the resource page in here. The resource page has on there some resources for you to make income, secondary, third, fourth incomes, to have several income streams of incomes coming in. There's that on there. So that is Chelsea and Stephen Diaz. They have a whole system of doing drop shipping, and they've done very well with that as well. Um, um, my friend that I said that was a financial literacy coach, she has a program where you can, if you need your credit fixed, you can become a excuse me, a person that brings people in so that they can get that financial literacy information. And because you're bringing her people, that her company will fix your credit, help you fix your credit for free, because you're working for them as I call it a bird dog, you know, but it's somebody that brings in people. Um, that's something that you could do as well. I'm just trying to think of all the things that I know, because I found so much information out this year about secondary income that is just crazy. So the list that I usually put up, it may look like the same list because you see the top of it and it hasn't changed, but know that it's a running list. So I keep adding stuff to the bottom of the list. So if you got it before, you may want to get it again because I've added some other stuff. I have Meek on there. I have Steven and Chelsea Diaz, and I have links on there. It's not just their names; there are actual links on there, and it's a Google Doc. So I did a Google Doc because I know most people can have access and can open that. So I did a Google Doc, and the links are actually on there. So you click the links and actually go to wherever, whatever page and whatever you're interested in. So there's stuff in there for budgeting. There's stuff in there for earning extra income. There are things in there for free books to read. Um, there's the cosmetics that I sell in the single mom queen kit. Those There's a link for that there with my name on it. If you want a kit and you want to reorder stuff, there was a card in your box for reorder. But if you don't have that card anymore, you can go to this resource page and you can go there and reorder your things. What else? Um, these are things that you could do from home. So you don't have to be gone all the time from your kids. You know what I'm saying? You could do this stuff from home. Yes, it's going to take up some time. Yes, it's going to require some more work. Um, but anything worth having is worth, working for. And what I believe most people want to work for is the freedom to do what we want to do when we want to do it. I know that's what I want. I want the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So, us single moms, we could be a part of that too. We can level up, gain a new perspective of how things work, and so that we can move up, further to the next level in every area of our lives and become CEOs in every area of our lives, through self-care, self-love, and supporting one another. Share information, support one another. There was a situation that happened in the group, the Single Moms Club, that I'm not going to mention because what's said in the group stays in the group, y'all. I'm not gonna go into details. I'm mentioning it, but I'm not going into details. But a situation came up that a single mom had that came up that was very sensitive, and we just surrounded her and gave her some love and let her know that we're here for her. You know, um, that's what we do. That's what single moms need. We need support and somebody to go to bounce ideas off of, to ask questions, to give what we know. And believe it or not, you know something, single mom. You know something that another single mom doesn't know. And when we share that information through giving our biggest takeaways, giving our aha moments, through whatever event that we're going through or challenge that's being presented in the Single Moms Club and on the Single Moms Level Up uh, YouTube channel, when we participate in that, that helps somebody else. You may think it's small, but to someone else, it's the answer for what they need to move to another level, to get their new perspective. So that's what we're doing. So I have I'm going to share my screen. Yeah. I'm going to share my screen and this will be it. We'll be done officially with the 5 days, but you know how I do, y'all. I leave this up until Tuesday of the following week, and that way, giving the single mom that had to work during the week live, giving you guys a time to watch the replays. The replays basically it's about 2.5 hours, so it's about a movie, so you can binge watch and catch up on everything. Get your links for the vision board, for the wallpaper or the sleep screen, for your, is this sharing? I don't think it's sharing. It's not. Okay, let me try that one more time. Let me take that off. Okay, there. But yeah, let me try that one more time. I thought it was sharing. I clicked the button. Let me click it again. Share screen. Yes, this is a screen I want to share. Okay, now we're sharing. There we go. The little button came up. Which is good because it gave Canva some time to show up. So we're doing this in Canva, and I dropped in a template for this wallpaper for your cell phone or the sleep screen on your cell phone. And I dropped this template in there. So it's the correct, it should be the correct size. It'll, for most cell phones, I can't say all of them, but for most cell phones. And I thought this would be a good way to have your vision board with you at all times. I have mine behind me. I have mine behind me on the wall. So when I wake up in the morning and I'm rolling over, I could see that. And that's going to motivate me to get up and do what I need to do. Whereas single mom, sometimes you need that extra push. Sometimes you need that extra push, and sometimes you need to see something. You're wise. Why do you get up in the morning? It's your kids. It's it's for you. It's for the greater good. But anyway, I thought it would be cool to have it on my phone, my vision board, which would also give me some motivation and help me to stay consistent and intentional about everything that I do. Of course, you're not going to be able to fit everything that you fit on a large board like that, but you can fit the gist of it. So, like I said, it's when you pull up the template, it's actually going to be blank. It'll say Vision Board 2023. You can get these pictures and pull them off of the internet. And I showed you how to snip those off of the internet. I showed you that I think on day 1 or 2. And I showed you how to do that and how to upload it and put it in the uploads over here, which is the cloud with the arrow going up, and then how to upload the files using this purple button that says upload files. So my files are uploading now. Okay. And so the other thing that I want to add for my finances, I want to multiply my finances. So I want multiply it by having multiple streams of income. So I just started uh, selling some digital products that I tend to give away to you guys for free in the group because I want to share and I want you guys to level up with me. So I did that. So I'm looking for it. You can see I have a lot of stuff on here. So there's the Single Mom Queen Kit that I actually sell that smaller, less with less products than what I need to move my other device out of the way. Than what I actually give to you guys. It's less things. So I want that on there. There we go. And you just gotta kind of, I don't have my separate mouse, so I'm using that little roll, the flat thing, and that's just a hot mess for me right now. It's not my friend. So Wow. Okay. So I meant to. Okay. We're going to move this over here because I do still want this here, but I need it to not be stacked on top of each other because this said to physically fit. Okay. One of my one of my uh goals, is to be physically fit. That's one of my goals for me. So on this board, we're putting up actually goals of visuals of goals that we want to reach. So that was one of them. I do want to do some things with this group called 100X, which is with Kingdom Entrepreneurs. I want to become a coach with them next year. So I'm going to have to make that smaller. Okay. So I'm going to put that on here too. Okay, so that's my board. It's done. It's done. That's enough to get me going because once I start thinking about that, then I'll think about the real, the physical one that has much more on it because it's bigger. So my vision board is done. I hope you guys are enjoying this and putting yours out there. I hope that this is triggering some things and that you start getting some words that are encouraging to you, some things that you want to do next year, find some financial goals, things you want to do more of, things you would like to experience. I hope this is triggering all of that for you guys because that's how we level up. Leveling up is just changing our perspective. So this is the vision board, which is the phone wallpaper 2023. That's the label of it. And like I said, I dropped it in the group, the template for you guys to use if you're not familiar with Canva. Canva is going to ask you to create an account. It's a free account, so don't worry about it. It's not going to charge you. All my graphics. Okay, this is a little different. Okay, this graphic here, I made that on Canva. The graphic for the vision board card, I made that. You saw all those things that were all off to the side there in the little tool template thing. I made all those are the graphics that I'm putting in the graphics to do that. Canva's got templates, so you can just follow the template and just replace what's there with what you want to be there. I even made a baby shower digital invitation that I sent out to people, and it had the mom to be in the background and had these little animals all everywhere. I did a photo shoot. I did a photo shoot at my house. I did a photo shoot with her, with one background that had clouds, and we did a whole cloud thing, and uh, and then another one. It had this pretty brown golden background that looked really good, and so I used that for the invitation, and so we sent that out, and it was digital, and it was actually Zoom and in person. um they kind of just drove by and dropped off gifts was the in-person part, but it was we did it on Zoom, and we had games that we played, which were done like through Kahoots. I think a lot of the kids know what Cahoots is, but it's basically a quiz thing that everybody could do on your phone. You don't have to download an app. You could do games through that way. But anyway, it was really fun. I enjoy Canva. Maybe it's because I'm a creative in that way, because I am an interior designer by trade. I have a bachelor's degree and over 20 years of experience doing interior design in all the facets of interior design, all the different areas of a lot of different areas of interior design. So anyway, that's it, y'all. That officially, this is day 5. Day 5 is over. But like I said, all the videos and the replays and stuff will stay up through Tuesday. You can go back and watch them. After that, they'll come down. Um, After that, they'll come down. I was looking to see if there were any questions or people that jumped on. So after that, they'll come down, and then we'll give you some time to get your boards and spend time with your families, and then a we'll have another event. Actually, the next event, I'm going to give you a heads up, is going to be the Single Mom Prayer Challenge. That's what we start the year off with, is a Single Mom Prayer Challenge, where we pray into each of the 5 areas of our lives, which are 5 pillars, the 5 pillars that will hold us up as single moms and as people in our lives, and will also guide us to be better examples and better parents to our children, and better friends, and better sisters. It will help us in every area of our lives when we pray. Single moms pray a lot, so and it doesn't matter if you believe in and who Jesus, whatever. We pray a lot. Single moms pray a lot. Why not use the prayer time to help encourage and lift you up, as well as relieve some of the stress from you, to put it where it belongs. Give it to God, and He'll help you. He will help you. That also connects you to your spirit, and when you have that connection to your spirit, you get this extra strength that will help you make it through as a single mom. So much love to you guys. Hashtag Single Moms Level Up. I will drop the resource guide in the group tonight for you. If you're watching on the Single Moms Level Up YouTube page, come join. Come join the Single Moms Club, and you will have access to that resource page as well. And also that template, you'll have access to that. Join the Single Moms Club. That's the extra benefit that you get being part of the Single Moms Club Facebook group. If you just want to watch on YouTube, there's some things that you're going to miss because it's not shared over there. Just the videos, the live videos and the free videos of the actual events are shared over there. All the resources and things of that sort are shared with the Single Moms Club members only. And there's no charge for being part of the Single Moms Club. It's free. It's free and will always remain free. So just wanted to let you know that. And then also to remind you that if you wanted to go deeper with me and some other single moms, this is going to be starting in January. The first full week of January is that this is going to start. We'll probably do it on Friday nights because a lot of single moms, where we at? We at home with the kids, on Friday night. We may go out every now and then if we find somebody to babysit, or you have a babysitter. That's something that we could do. But if you want more connection, more resources, more time with some other single moms that are doing some other things other than complaining and feeling sorry for yourself, or doing other things where we're finding answers to our problems, and we are becoming the answers to whatever our situation might be, making things easier for ourselves through the sharing that we do between each other and the caring. Come on and join the Single Moms Village. Be a part of our village. Go to www.singlemomslevelup.com. It is a membership group, and it's run through Zoom, so we'll see each other's faces, and have deeper connections, and share and have a whole lot more. We'll be in contact with each other all throughout the whole entire month instead of just 1 week out of the month. So I know I'm going longer, but it's because it's the last day and I want to make sure you guys know what you could do. Go back and watch the replays. In the Single Moms Club, you can go to the guides and it has all the days lined up neatly for you where you can watch it, click the done button. That way, if you come back and you don't remember what you did, just go back and you could see what was done and what still needs to be watched. And like I said, you can binge watch it in about 2.5 hours, the whole entire week, which is the same time for a time frame for most movies nowadays. So much love to you guys. Have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to do some self care. Don't forget to check in on you. Are you okay? Are you have you lost your self-care routine and stopped doing it for whatever reason? Have you not checked in on you? I had that moment. I shared that with you guys a week or two ago. I had that moment. I had stopped doing my self-care. I was focusing on everybody else but myself, and didn't realize that I was feeling some type of way emotionally about it being this time of the year, my sister and my mom not being here. My sister had passed away in October, um and a whole bunch of stuff happened in October in 2007, and then my mom passed away in 2009 in December. My mom's birthday is September 11th. And there's a lot of things that happened towards the end of the year, and I had not acknowledged those things, and so it came up in a way that was not productive for me. And so I was messing up. I was messing up. I was, making some bad decisions and making some bad moves and not keeping up with me. So check in with yourself. Check in with other single moms. Have a great weekend. Much love. Hey, do this activity with your kids. You could do this with your kids. So if you have the template, you can share it with your kids and have them to make vision boards as well. And so it's on their phone, and so they can stay focused in what they want to do and what they want to have out of next year. Do that, or do a physical board like that with your kids as well. That helps them too. No matter you know no matter what their age is, to help them to teach them to make plans for the future and something to look forward to. That helps them a lot, and that will help them a whole lot as adults to make plans. Because if we don't make plans, then we plan to fail. You don't know where you're going. You're just randomly just going wherever the wind blows you, and a lot of times that forces us into making decisions that we don't want to make, or that we make bad decisions. But because we make bad decisions doesn't mean we're bad people. We just made a bad decision. We have to we can self-correct. Anyway, much love. I keep saying it. That's the fourth time, I think. Have a great evening. My throat's dry from talking too much, and see you all next month. Actually, no, I'll see you guys Tuesday. The giveaway is Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Go in, hit like, share, invite a person, give your biggest takeaways watching the replays, and you still have that opportunity to win. And whoever is the top contributor will win the Single Moms Queen Kit. And I'll just ask for your address and I will mail that out to you. If you're in another country, some of the other countries forbid certain things from being shipped into their country. So I will probably have to give you some type of digital product, which is not an issue. But I'll do that for you. So much love. Bye, y'all. Have a good night. And we are out, I think. Okay, one more time. And we are out. I don't know. It's still going. It's still going. We're buffering. Computers do what they want to what they want to do. Have a good night, y'all. It was awesome. I love doing these events because I learned so much about these events as well. Having trouble connecting. Please check the internet connection. So that's